Okay, she's a dangerous woman indeed.
I think we better put this back now. The set people will be after
Really,
me.
don't let them know about that. Well, if you are just channel surfing, welcome in. This is Kathy Kangas, and she, of course, is really kind of the big brainchild behind PRAI. But of course, those are the big brains who herald from Chanel and La Prairie and, you know, Revlon, all of the big names. But what she is doing today is really revolutionary in the world of fragrance. And we know fragrance is one of the most giftable items of the holiday season. But normally when we talk about a fragrance, we say, oh, it kind of smells like this, or it kind of smells like that. Or if you like florals, or if you like musks, or if you like any of the various sundried elements, this smells like you. And more importantly, it has a memory chip connotation where it imparts a memory. It imparts a memory on whomever you encounter, whether that's your husband, whether that's your grandson, whether that's somebody you want to meet, whether it's the people at the grocery store. It imparts its own little memory chip. If we were just taking into account the value, I would tell you to grab it, because ordinarily you are looking at a 1.7 ounce. That is not what you're getting here.
No.
This is a
jumbo
3.4. You know, you dare to wear it for sure. But if you want it, you do need to be making a beeline to your phones. Because in addition to that double size of the Eau de Parfum, not a 1.7, and this is the only place in America you can get this, it's a 3.4. It is also the world launch of the body treatment and that luxurious shower gel and the body treatment, all for an $8.33 flex pay. And ladies, listen, I think, you know, as women in particular, we pay it forward, we try to be generous. I want you to do this for you right now. I'm going to be making my order right now, and hopefully you can make yours as well. So with the quantity that we have remaining, and we aren't officially calling this the last airing, although it could easily be the last airing, because Beauty Report starts at 9, right? 9 tonight or 8?
Yes, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And what happens is, if people aren't calling during the show, they call after the fact. So with only 2,300, basically the last 2,000 to go around, that does not take into account the hundreds of people ordering, nor does it take into account that a lot of us are getting more than one, because Kathy is not doing this again. And you get an extended holiday return policy. And I guess my personal challenge for myself and my personal challenge for you is the following. I know you're wearing something right now. I know you're wearing some kind of fragrance. Maybe it's just something as simple as, oh, it's my body lotion that smells like apricot, whatever it might be. I want you to try this. I want you to wear it. I want you to wear it either around somebody that you already spend a lot of time with, or someone that maybe you would like to spend more time with. Or wear this in a location. Wear it in a place where people are used to seeing you. The coffee shop, car line, the grocery store. And tell me your story. Because honestly, if you want it, I would do it now. 675-027. Kathy, the whole idea here is, this is not like any other fragrance that people have seen in America.
No, I mean, girls, first of all, look at how glamorous. It's gonna make you feel a little sparkly. But this is known as the man magnet. And girls, you saw a little video that we showed a few minutes ago. You saw that tango scene from the movie Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino. But now we look at the notes. And this fragrance was created not to smell a certain way, but to actually do something. So girls, the bergamot, the orange blossom, listen to what the master perfumer in France, who created this with me, said about these notes. Alluring, confident, intensely feminine, arousing, hypnotic, seductive, sensual, and then the sambac and the musk creating the passionate bass notes, a man magnet, a triple aphrodisiac, and our musk, a mistress of the night. So girls, we didn't want a fragrance that just said, oh, it's gonna be pretty or this or that. No, I was thinking, you know what? I was 56 on Thursday.
Oh, you were? Well, happy belated.
Thank you. Happy Halloween, too.
Right.
So,
True.
you know, the witch, the fragrance witch here. But, girls, I thought, isn't it funny that once you're past your 20s or your 30s, you're suddenly invisible. You're forgotten. You're pushed aside. You're past due date. And you feel like no one pays you that special attention. Or perhaps you're married and you feel like, my husband doesn't even notice me anymore. I've often said, goodness, sometimes you feel you get to a certain age, you could run down the street naked. Nobody would turn their heads and look. So girls, we wanted something that would capture the attention, because very often in those age groups, you're back on the dating scene.
It's true.
And you didn't expect to be.
It's true. You know what, Kathy, and I apologize.
Go ahead,
I have to interject, and this is not to be alarmist, but they have abbreviated this presentation because I know you're seeing a quantity left of, you know, roughly 2,000. However, with the hundreds and hundreds of people that we have joining us, we have a little more than 1,500 remaining. That is far less than they sold in the initial launch at midnight. They are, at least, we are not officially calling this the last presentation. I'm trying to do full disclosure here. However, since we know, I know that I'm gonna be shopping after the show or during the show if you don't hear me talk for a moment. We know in the time before Beauty Report happens at 9 p.m., in all likelihood, it could very easily be gone. And now I know that's one of the reasons they abbreviated this airing, they abbreviated last hour. I guess my personal recommendation is this. First of all, I would encourage you, and I would love for you to get this. I know, I can't wait to try it. You have to at least be curious. You have to at least say, well, you know what? I've been wearing fragrance for years. Nobody's ever stopped me. Don't you wonder, and maybe your husband hasn't told you, maybe your boyfriend hasn't told you, maybe that guy you'd like to be your boyfriend hasn't told you, do you remind him of somebody else?
Because of your fragrance.
Right, and how many times, because usually when I'm presenting fragrance here at HSN, we use monikers. Oh, this reminds me of. Oh, this smells like. Or it's sort of like. I mean, there are all those comparisons. You don't smell like anybody's ex, anybody's mom, anybody. You smell decidedly distinctive, delicious, and all empowering you. And I think, I don't care if you're having a bad hair day, I don't care if you were stuck in traffic, I don't care if they didn't give you the coupon that you swore was relevant when you got to the grocery store. You wear a fragrance like this, and you know what? I would love for you to try it and challenge me on this. You just see what happens to you. You just see what people say.
Fasten your seatbelts.
You just see how you feel. And it's one thing, I think, to encourage a reaction or a memory in people that we love or that we would like to love us. I think it's equally, if not more important, for you to put this on and go, you know what?
Wow.
I feel like me again. I am the best me.
I feel like I'm alluring, attractive.
Everything.
I'm not on the past due shelf. Exactly. And that's why we think it's such a confidence booster, Shannon.
It is.
Because you pop it on, and girls, whether you are feeling like, you know, you do want to meet that certain someone, but you haven't in a long time, we're gonna tell you, give it a spritz, girls. It really works. We do want to hop over and at least let you hear from all of our lovely ladies. I know they're excited to tell you about this, and hence their very glamorous, sparkly dresses.
Indeed.
So Nancy, we're starting with you, although Shannon and I are afraid.
It's true, a little bit, a little bit.
Well, you know, Shannon, you said something about not only does it arouse the guy with the memory of you, but it does put you in the mood as well. And this is it's an amazing, I've been married almost 20 years, and I'm going on 76. That sex drive doesn't die. But usually it's the guy who initiates. Use this and you'll initiate the whoopee. I love what this can do for you.
Nancy, I could kiss your whole face. There's only one Nancy. But you know what? Didn't you?
Instead of Dr. Ruth, we could have Dr. Nancy.
But you nailed it. You nailed it. You know what? We shouldn't feel bad about wanting to feel sexy.
Yeah.
We initiate it.
Right.
Romantic,
we shouldn't
sensual,
feel
alluring.
bad about owning it. Right?
Well, now listen, before I wave my red flowers.
Is the air conditioner working?
Can you turn up the Kool-Aid? Cordelia, please take us to a London scene while we cool off.
So I agree with Nancy, but I'm going to tell another little story, not quite as racy as hers. But last week, Kathy and I were in an exclusive department store in London. We were doing a PRAI event. We had the scent of the woman, we had all the wonderful serums and creams, and we had all our lovely ladies trying them out. We were having a great time with champagne, and we were spritzing ourselves with scent of a woman. And then this mysterious man kind of appeared on the edges of our group. And he was really staring at Kathy. And then he was kind of staring at me as well. And eventually he plucked up the courage, he came over. He was French. He went, "Hello, beautiful ladies. I had to come over because I could smell this beautiful smell. And it was drawing me in to come over and speak to you." So we were thinking, oh, it's definitely working, the perfume. But then he took it a step further. And he asked Kathy for her phone number. He wanted to take her out for a drink that night. And at that, Ed appeared round the corner like a flash, which you know, put a damper on all of that. I was obviously the second choice. He then asked me, and I was like, no, 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 I'm married. But we were very happy that a perfume had done the work.
It's past the clinical test.
It really did.
It has.
It was like a test run, wasn't it? It was a test run for your perfume.
Yes.
I love, you know, everybody has their own story. And the one thing I do have to make clear, and just as a matter of business, you can always shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week here at HSN. However, in this case, we have the final 1,700. Now, that does not take, oh, I'm sorry, final 1,600. So you can see what's happening. And I'm trying to be more reserved than comes naturally to me. I'm trying to, you know, contain myself because I'm getting nervous that I'm gonna get mine. So actually, when we do another item, I'm gonna let Kathy do some of the talking to make sure I get mine. Because the one thing about that quantity left is it does not take into account the hundreds of people who are joining us in the various forms of ordering. So if we factor that in, there are just a little more than 1,000. Now, and you know how much I love Amy. I mean, nobody's better when it comes to beauty or knows more about beauty than Amy. And I feel badly that I might be the bearer of bad news or creating bad news for her just because I love her so much. But we do know a lot of people shop after the fact, even if they don't call during the show. If you don't watch Beauty Report, you should. I know I do. I tape it if I'm not at home. But the problem is there's a little 2-hour window before Beauty Report starts at 9. So based on that, it is not very likely that there will be an airing. Now that's what they're counting on. They are counting on that. But just based on, we know the shopping habits. You know, sometimes I'll watch a presentation and I'll call back later, and normally I'd say, oh, that's fine, you know, be comfortable, shop whenever you can. Tonight I'm just really going to encourage you to grab it now. To grab it now. And remember, just real quickly, if you are channel surfing, it imparts, really, for lack of a better term, a memory chip, a mnemonic memory chip. Yeah. It imprints on whomever you encounter. Yes. You know, in particular, the people you want, you know, to remember you. It is not a 1.7. It is a 3.4. Yeah. So
you can see how big.
You can see how big. So right out of the gate,
sorry, guys.
it's double the size. Yes. It is sold out globally everywhere. It is only available in America here. Yes. For no additional cost, for this show and hopefully for Beauty Report, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope in that area because now we have the final 1,500, probably the last 1,000 if we factor the various forms of ordering. But we're also including the World Launch Shower Treatment and the World Launch Companion Body Treatment. So any way you look at this, Kathy, this is hard to resist.
It is, because girls, we created this so that it was a man magnet. I mean, we literally wanted to make sure it gave results. So that's why when you saw the video, you remember the tango scene, hence its name, Scent of a Woman, because it's about the power of scent. It's going to leave that memory chip with whoever smells it on you. So we want you to become unforgettable. You saw the notes. Look at what those notes do. Think about what the master perfumer said. Intensely feminine, arousing, hypnotic, seductive, sensual, a man magnet, a triple aphrodisiac, and our musk and sambac creating an ingredient mistress of the night.
Oh, wow.
So girls, yes, it's got the flirty attraction notes to pull them in. You've got those amazing bass notes. I know we've got a very fast peek at our girls over here.
I know, because they're scooting us along, Kat.
Girls, you've got to give us one line then.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes. Wow. I'm loving this scent of a woman. And not only do I love the perfume with it, I love layering it. I love putting the cream on, and then I put on the perfume, and it seems to last all day because every time I turn around, I have a line of men behind me.
Speaking of a line of men, Regina, we only have time for
Same
your
here.
cute line about about the men in your life, right?
Yes, there's lots of them.
See, there you go. Regina,
And they all love it, all love it.
thank you. I apologize. My poor friend and producer Allison, she's trying to rein all of us in, and you know we had to actually move immediately after that clock expired because they are starting to panic a little bit. I don't want you to panic. I am going to cut my microphone in a moment though, so I can place my order. I would ask our sales manager to place the order, but the last time he did, and ironically enough, I was with you, so they